Kevin Stewart and Momo Kawashima were lounging on their plush beige couch, watching a light-hearted sitcom, when Kevin noticed Momo's complexion. Her normally radiant skin was unusually pale, her lips slightly blue. Momo suddenly lurched forward, a gut-wrenching burp escaping her lips, before she vomited onto Kevin's shirt. "I ain't feeling well," she managed to say before gagging again. Reacting quickly, Kevin grabbed a nearby bucket and held it out for Momo, just in time for the next wave of her sickness. She barely had a chance to thank him before she was heaving again. "I think I just shat myself," Momo confessed, after another gut-wrenching burp. Kevin felt a pang of sympathy for his poor girlfriend. He tried to keep his face neutral, not wanting to add to her embarrassment. Momo choked on her own vomit, the fluid taking a wrong turn down her windpipe. She started gasping for air, her face turning even paler than before. Kevin's heart pounded in his chest. Without wasting a second, Kevin wrapped his arms around Momo's waist and performed the Heimlich maneuver. He had learned it during a first aid course at work, but he never thought he'd have to use it. Momo was on the edge of consciousness, her eyes rolling back when she projectile vomited. Kevin was horrified, but tried to remain calm. He knew panicking would not help the situation. "Momo, it's okay. Try to breathe slowly," Kevin coaxed, trying to soothe her as he led her towards the washroom. She was wheezing heavily, her body shaking from the ordeal. After helping Momo clean herself up, Kevin put her into bed. He tucked the covers around her, his heart aching at the sight of her so frail and vulnerable. He sat by her side, stroking her hair, as he watched her fall into an uneasy sleep. Kevin felt helpless, wishing there was more he could do to ease her suffering. Kevin stayed awake the whole night, watching over Momo. He held her hand, occasionally checking her temperature. He hoped the worst was over and that she would feel better by morning. When the morning light filtered through the blinds, Momo stirred. She opened her eyes to see Kevin, his face etched with worry. She managed a weak smile, whispering, "Thank you, Kevin." Kevin felt a surge of relief wash over him. He smiled back at her, his eyes welling up with tears. "Anything for you, Momo," he replied, squeezing her hand gently. Seeing Momo slowly getting better was the best thing that happened to Kevin that day. He knew they had a long day ahead, but he was ready to face it, knowing Momo was on the mend. Kevin's care and support throughout the ordeal made Momo realize how lucky she was. Despite the unpleasantness of the situation, she felt grateful for having someone like Kevin by her side. The ordeal they went through that night brought them closer than ever before. The challenges they faced together strengthened their bond, making their relationship stronger than ever. Despite the horrible night, Kevin and Momo found a silver lining. They realized how much they cared for each other and how far they were willing to go for one another. As the day wore on, Momo's condition improved. Kevin was by her side the whole time, taking care of her, making sure she was comfortable and doing everything he could to help her recover. That evening, Kevin made a light soup for Momo. He was relieved when she managed to keep it down and even crack a small joke about the previous night. As Momo slowly fell asleep again, Kevin reflected on the events of the past day. Despite the distressing moments, he felt a sense of fulfillment. He was there for Momo when she needed him. The following morning, Momo was feeling much better. She thanked Kevin for his care and support. He smiled, telling her he'd do it all over again if he had to. Their relationship had been tested in an unexpected way, but they'd come through stronger. They realized their love for each other was deep and unwavering, capable of weathering any storm. In the end, the ordeal they had been through served as a reminder of their love and commitment to each other. They knew they could rely on each other in times of need. Kevin and Momo's quiet evening had taken an unexpected turn, but it had only brought them closer. They knew they were ready to face any challenge that came their way. Together, as they curled up on the couch, ready for a quiet evening, they couldn't help but feel grateful. Despite the unfortunate circumstances, they had found a deeper appreciation for each other.